Yo, yo, what up, Team Handsome Guy? It's your boy Ryan Magin here. Welcome to another Winter Essentials video. And today, I got the second most important part of winter, beyond outerwear. I think that's obviously the most important because you got to stay nice and warm. But it's the shoes that you put on your feet. Now, like I said in the previous video, little disclaimer, I'm from Florida. My winter wardrobe is not going to be built out quite like somebody lived in Chicago, New York City, Alaska. You get the point. Basically, it's warm as shit here, so I don't get much time to wear a very warm and cozy type of wardrobe. So, with that said, I do have some shoes that I want to share with you that I would have in my winter essentials, provided I lived in, like, let's say, New York City. Anyways, back to the topic of this video, shoes. All right, so first off, one thing I want to say is you want to make sure that, because if you're going to be walking through snow, if you're going to be getting them wet, you want to make sure you protect all of your shoes. And one thing I like to use, there's a lot of shoe protectant out there. I ordered one online. It was called Crep Protect. Actually, I have it right here. This is the brand I use. I usually spray it on all of my canvas and suede shoes. It's just a really good thing to have. And this thing was like 15 bucks. This is in no way me endorsing Crep Protect. This is just the one that I have and I use. You can get some. They sell them at like Journeys, but it's going to be good if you're trudging through the snow. The water's going to repel off. They have commercials where they show like where they're dumping like hot sauce and stuff on shoes. I don't know if that actually works because I wouldn't do that to my shoes to begin with. But anyways, yeah, Crep Protect's pretty good. Journeys has their own in-house brand. A lot of shoe companies have them, but just spray it on your shoes, your suede and canvas ones at least. So, first things first, I would have just your basic canvas. This is the time for boots and high tops. Low tops you can wear if you live here in Florida, Atlanta, some other states, but if you're living in the colder weather, you want to go high top. You want to have some thick tops. I don't even know what the fuck I was trying to say. Thick socks. Keep your feet nice and warm, high tops. These are Vans Skate High, 60 bucks. Spray them down with Crep Protect. These things are workhorses. They're going to get you through any casual setting, and they always look really good, plus they're really comfortable, and they're one of my favorite shoes. So I'm a big fan of Skate High. So that is, they have these in a lot of different colors. I have about 3 or 4 different ones, but Vans actually makes a weatherized edition of these, which has a thicker sole and it's a little more rugged material. They're called the Skate High MTE. If you do live in the colder states, I'd probably suggest you get those instead of the regular model like I have. Next up, you're going to need a really good pair of like casual boots to wear when you're going out at night to bars. I'm a big fan of Aldo. These are the boots I've been rocking now a lot. You can see they got some good wear and they're just starting to get worn in. They're really nice. These are just a zipper boot. They got some zippers and buckles. I'm a big fan of zippers and buckles, and lately I have not been liking laces on my boots, so I've been wearing these a lot. So these are good. They do work in dressy situations. They kind of add a rugged appeal. But if you're going to need to be a more dressy occasion, you're going to want to go with a dope dress boot. That's where the Chelsea boot comes in play. This is a leather pair. They're from Giorgio Brutini. I can try to link them down below if they still have this model. One thing I want to note that I don't ever like clean my boots. It's just something I just don't do. I just leave them kind of rugged. And I do, however, put these things in them. To keep the shape. These are from IKEA, by the way. You can get them for $1. Very good investments. But yeah, so then you got your nice dress boot, you got your casual boots, and then you have your casual beater shoes to wear, you know, when you're going grocery shopping, maybe a casual date, whatnot. Last but not least, you need like a statement pair of boots, a pair of boots that are just like, bam! Now the Chelsea's work really good, but I found these bad boys. These are a double monk strap boot. They're just really badass. They got the zip on the side. See, I took the shoe tree out of them. But these are from Aldo. They're dope. But these are just like a statement, like a fuck you, like I got badass boots. That's what these things do. So I suggest you grab a nice pair of those. So that's 4 pairs of shoes. Total value of the shoes I have here, I think, is around 400 bucks. I like to shop sales. Aldo always has them in store and online. But those are just some suggestions. You want to stick to boots and you want to stick to high tops. Avoid the low tops and make sure you use some sort of protectant if you're slushing around in the snow. And there are brands that make like duck boots and things with the rubber fronts. If you're in a very snowy type environment, get yourself a set of those and wear those bad boys when, you know, the weather's getting real bad and sloshy out. I am, you know, fortunately, I would say I don't want to deal with that. It's 85 degrees today. I live in Florida, so I don't have to have a pair of shoes like that. But if you lived in those areas where it snows like that, you need that. So yeah, that's going to wrap up my Winter Essentials Shoe Edition. Stay tuned for the next one. I got shirts coming up. I got pants coming up. And then we got some accessories. If you missed the last video, it'll be linked at the end and it'll be in the description. Check out the outerwear. And as always, give this video a like, a thumbs up if you like my boot choices. And, you know, you just love winter because you can wear boots. Boots are fucking awesome. That's it. Talk to you guys later. Peace.